Hello, hi to VRDays. We are back here and happy to be here today. I am Sasha Tityanko and I'm Deputy CEO of Sensorium, the company behind the world's most advanced Metaverse. And I'm back with VRDays today to share with you more information on what we are doing right now and on our first ever brand reveal campaign named The Chosen Ones. This campaign is dedicated to revealing what's going to happen in the first world that we are launching. It's called Prism World, and it's dedicated at this stage to electronic music. And as you might have known already, some of the greatest artists of electronic scene of today have already joined us to collaborate on Prism World and to create exclusive shows within Prism World, within Sensorium Galaxy. And we've announced most of these collaborations by now. Among them are David Guetta, Carl Cox, Armin van Buuren, Eric Prydz, Dmitry Vegas and Like Mike, Charlotte David, Steve Aoki, Black Coffee. Jean-Michel Jarre has also joined us in Sensorium Galaxy recently. So what is a Prism World? Prism World is an immersive world that will be transforming under the influence of music, under the influence of sound. So we basically let our artists rule this immersive virtual world. When we started to create the Chosen Ones campaign, we wanted to find a visual language to basically uncover what's happening with the artist when he's transformed into the digital realm of Sensorium Galaxy virtual worlds. Because what we do in real life is that we create the photorealistic avatar of the artist by the means of super advanced 3D scan and with the help of motion capture technology with which we record the artist's movements and his performance, then we combine it all together and the artist can perform in the virtual world. What this campaign reveals is how these artists, the chosen ones, are taken from planet Earth into the digital realm. So for this campaign, we teamed up with our partners for Prism World, which are the Night League, the company run by the visionary Jan Pisanem, the creator of Ibiza nightlife hubs Ushvai Ibiza and High Ibiza, basically with whom we are creating the Prism World together in our partnership, with the London-based creative studio High Scream, who are our co-creators of the Prism World, who are responsible for its vision and art direction together with us, and for creating the shows in Prism World together with us. And also we have put on board the Mill Company, which is an award-winning London-based production studio who already create some of the leading global campaigns of the last decades for brands such as Electronic Arts, Qualcomm, Sony, Ford, and who have even an Oscar for Best Visual Effects for the Gladiator movie. And the director of this video series is acclaimed Dutch film director Roger Schalkin. We were really impressed by his personal style because Roger is known to combine the sort of brutal realism and the imaginary worlds, you know, and by bringing the top tech VFX effects and computer graphics effects into his works. So the shootings were taking place within the first half of the year, and we've started the reveal of campaign with Eric Prydz video for The Chosen Ones. The shootings of it took place in Europe, and actually we were shooting artists in so different locations throughout the world, depending on where they were at this time. For example, we were shooting Black Coffee in Johannesburg, and Carl Cox was located in Melbourne, Australia at that time. Steve Aoki and David Guetta were in LA, so we were shooting them in LA, and a number of other artists like Armin van Buuren, Dimitri Vegas, like Mark Charlotte DeWitt, we were located in Europe, so we shot them across Belgium and Netherlands. So let's start with watching one of the videos from the chosen ones, the David Guetta video.
I've seen it, this place, where nothing is measured, travel without distance, the old world forgotten, senses pushed to their limits, visual, visceral. This is the new world, where we go when the lights go out.
That the portal of the virtual world of Prism is coming to the locations where the artists are, to take them into the virtual realm and to digitalize them. And all of this is happening while in real life we are really preparing the shows of these artists. So that was a piece from Los Angeles, and now let's take a look what was happening in Melbourne, Australia with Carl Cox.
I've seen it, this place, where nothing is measured, the old world forgotten, travel without distance, visual, visceral, unique frequency. This is the new world, where we go when the lights go out.
What I would also like to share some more details about the Chosen Ones campaign is that it was a very exciting process of also creating the ideas for this video series together with the artists, and also like taking into consideration what artists are after, what are they fans of. For example, in the video with Carl Cox that we just watched, we know that Carl is a great fan of rare cars, you know, vintage cars, of races. So we were revealing this trait of him in his own personal video, and he was driving one of his own super rare vintage cars in the video. And as you might have known already, apart from working with real-life artists, Sensorium dedicates a lot of attention to working on the new generation of virtual artists, which are AI-backed, times AI-driven, and they perform both AI-generated music, for which we are collaborating with the Mubert company, one of the pioneers in electronic AI-generated music, and they also can perform real-life music from different labels. This is also part of the work which we do, and soon our audience will be able to watch first of the performances of our virtual artists within Sensorium Galaxy and within Prism World. And while these performances are being prepared and created, we also revealed one of the virtual artists in this campaign, and his name is Svora, and let's take a look at his video.
I've seen it, this place, where nothing is measured, the old world forgotten, travel without distance, eyes covered so we can see, visual, visceral, senses pushed to their limits. This is the new world, where we go when the lights go out.
So let's see what will happen in Prism World with the virtual artists as well. And apart from just telling you things about the Chosen Ones campaign, I would like to say a word on the VR in general, VR as a new form of art. That's how we see it. Because just like cinema was a century ago, VR today is now a medium that allows building a completely new form of art. And if the history of film in general has taught us anything, the lesson is only great narratives combined with breathtaking visuals and compelling sound can open up the potential of this new technology. To find them, we need to bring on board great artists, producers, directors, musicians, and storytellers. And that's basically part of what we do here. That's part of our job. Because we see our job as tech companies is to offer them the canvas and help them realize their wildest dreams. And this has been the vision of Sensorium from day one, empowering the most creative people on the planet. So for the last 2 years, this vision was the foundation of our collaborations with some of the brightest minds of our time and the creative minds. From renowned show producers who worked on the biggest productions of the last decade, to creators behind the Cirque du Soleil, for example, or to Jay-Z's Rock Nation, or to a number of chart-topping artists with whom we have created the Chosen Ones campaign. And what's important here is that VR allows artists to unleash their creativity. That's also what we were trying to unfold within the Chosen Ones, because old rules no longer apply in virtual reality, and imagination is the only limit. There is no physical constraint, there is no more gravity, no rules which are set in stone, and artists can use this medium to create fabulous environments straight out of their own imagination. Every single of their performance, like sound design, lighting, overall feel, and even how they look can be changed or reinvented throughout the show or just for their appearance in the virtual realm. And instead of thinking of a way to design a stage, they can now dream up, they can dream big, new worlds that perfectly reflect their vision. For them, it's an exciting new opportunity, and we are happy that we can bring it together to life. Also, I would like to say that avatar creation basically is an interesting experience itself. Not only for us as the producers or as the creators, but also for the artists as well. Because I guess it's important, first of all, for any artist to be memorized, and creating your photorealistic AAA quality avatar for the artist, it means that he can fix himself in a current state, to bring it to the next generations without changing his physical appearance, and to basically immortalize himself. And at the same time, when you get this super fine replica, your digital alter ego, it gives for the artist new opportunities to interact with his fans, because when the artist has his avatar ready in the virtual world, he can enter it and reach out to his audience basically anytime in so many new forms of interaction. So together with artists, we are building new narratives which are designed specifically for the virtual reality, because we believe that virtual reality needs new narratives, and we consider ourselves the one who can develop them. And the major difference between VR and other platforms that, like for example a movie or a book or a song, is that all of that are presenting linear events and they have linear narratives. while VR is not linear. Imagine I invited you to watch a movie with me later today. We choose the title, we sit down and we enjoy the movie. In the end of the day, we both saw the same thing, the same plot. And it doesn't matter if you watch it once or 1,000 times. The story of the movie won't ever change, neither for me, not for you. Its narratives, it's set. And it was chosen by someone else for us, right? It was scripted by the writer, and then it was filmed by the director, and etc. But VR is not linear. We can have there thousands of narratives within the same event that unfold depending on the choices that you make inside the virtual world. Anyone enjoying the experience becomes a part of this creative process, following his own story and his own journey. Artists and developers can now come up with as many narrative alternatives as they want, to the point where the experience of each user becomes that unique. Even if you watch a show multiple times, each viewing will be totally different, depending on your actions, on your interactions with other real people that you find within the virtual world, or depending on your interaction with AI-backed NPCs, with AI-backed virtual characters that you will find there and with whom you will come into some form of communication. And I mean, like, it's not about just talking with the virtual alter egos or dancing with them. It's about experiencing the show in a different mode every time that you enter the virtual realm and enjoy this show. So what I mean is influencing it and having new creative encounters there. As a result, new narratives will emerge as a product of this artist-fan interaction. And we are here sort of pathfinders, so we are building many of those tools. And in the closing part of my today video, I'd like to share with you some more pieces of the Chosen Ones campaign while we have time to do that. Do it.
I've seen it. This place where nothing is measured. The old world forgotten. Travel without distance. Unique frequencies. Senses pushed to their limits. This is the new world, where we go when the lights go out. I've seen it. This place, where nothing is measured. The old world, forgotten. An analog relic. Visual, visceral. Senses pushed to their limits. Unique frequencies. This is the new world, where we go when the lights go out. I've seen it. This place, where nothing is measured. Travel without distance. Visual, visceral. This is the new world, where we go when the lights go out. I've seen it. This place. No body. Senses pushed to their limits. Eyes covered so we can see. The old world, forgotten. Just vibration. This is the new world, where we go when the lights go out. I've seen it. This place, where nothing is measured. The old world, forgotten. Visual, visceral. Unique frequencies. Senses pushed to their limits. This is the new world, where we go when the lights go out.
So we've seen some of the videos from the chosen ones together with you by now, and I'd like to add that we are really excited and even like proud of the end result here, and that's totally a joint effort from the Night League, from the High Scream, and from the Mill, from our collaboration on this campaign together. And this is just like chapter 1, that's the beginning of the story, obviously, because right now we are working on the first shows of the artists whom you've seen in the Chosen Ones campaign, and also on the shows of our virtual acts. And the first show which we will be releasing will be the David Guetta show. And even before that, we are due to release a Prism with the first performances of our virtual artists. So please stay tuned. We will be sharing more new exciting assets with you across our social channels, across our website, sensoriumgalaxy.com. So see you soon and stay tuned with us. Thank you and bye-bye.